Around 90 delegates from around the world gathered for the first Global Tibetan Professional Summit in Dharamshala, North India. The meeting was inaugurated by Sandong Rinpoche, the current Tibetan Prime Minister in exile, on Monday the 6th of September. The organization aims to provide an opportunity for networking, the discussion of issues facing Tibetans, and the development of a shared vision of ways to contribute to the community. The Tibet Post interviewed two of the participants.
In fact, very less, because I think we are too much into a political struggle. We tend to forget the other side of the world, which is very important, where the opportunities are beckoning us. So this summit is essential to create a breakthrough of sorts, to create a conducive environment where Tibetan professionals are recognized, and then there's a networking between them, and then they reach out to the global community. So that's why my participation in here is really essential.
Yeah.
Because the political struggle is very close to our heart. It's just an integral part of you. Well, basically political goals and aims, as I said, is an integral part. You can't really separate it because it is the part of the struggle. It's at the center of the struggle. But while maintaining that, while keeping that momentum, if you're also able to excel in other fields and draw a very good parallel, because as professionals, you're going to look at the struggle from a very different perspective as opposed to the erstwhile traditional method of looking at it and doing street slogans for the last 51 years. As professionals, how are you going to perceive it? How are you going to analyze it? And how are you going to have a vision towards your struggle? So it's still political oriented, but the perspectives is changing. So it is very important. I haven't come here to achieve or accomplish something, but as I said, it's just the beginning. So we're setting a stage, and I think my presence will contribute to creating a conducive environment for people to interact, to communicate, to brainstorm ideas, and from then we're going to set the stage and take it on and forward. So this is just the beginning. So I think it's just like a warm-up session. It's like a wake-up call for us, and then on it's going to be full on after this summit.
Clearly, it's more important for the Tibetans professionals who have the experience now, and perhaps financial ability and experience, to contribute back, to look at how do we, as professionals, work and be responsible, be engaged. We have an incredible task, if you will, if you can call it that. I'm not sure what the word captures it. In that, those Tibetans who are outside in the free world, we are the custodians, we are the dream keepers, we're the hope keepers. And we have to maintain that. We have to be prepared for, if the need be, if it takes us 50 years, 100 years, 200 years to realize that dream, so be it. We'll be prepared. And so in order to do that, we need every one of the Tibetans who are out there. And so what we're looking at is to be an inclusive group. As Tibetans, we cannot build a community through exclusion. We're looking at how do we include everybody. We need every hand we can get. The real test really at the end is how are we as individuals able to act. And this, I think, is what we hope will be different with this, in that it's not at the end of the summit we come up with certain grand plans for what somebody else should do. Right. But this is about how as individuals do we start working from today. What we have as our strength is a strong commitment, a strong feeling of being a Tibetan. This idea of being very mindful of Tibetan.